pricing for the new Toyota Tacoma, at least the TRD Pro and the Trailhunter, has just been released. Of course, we know pricing for the other models. And is Toyota nuts? Are they crazy? I mean, I don't know what Toyota is trying to do, to be frank. I think maybe the theory is that they're trying to make the brand more elite. And that if you drive a TRD Pro or a Trailhunter, you're showing how much you're worth, I guess. I don't know. It's like driving a Lexus versus, let's say, a Camry. You know, the Lexus is the upper trim level. The Camry is the more affordable trim level. But it's crazy to me. Let's take a look at some of the pricing. We're going to look at the top 5, right? Or at least what Toyota considers to be the top 5, it seems, by pricing. Number 1 is the TRD Sport. I am in the TRD Sport. It is the 2024. It is a 2-wheel drive, so it's not a 4-wheel drive. Yeah, shame on me. Anyway, the base price, $47,795. That's a lot of money. It's crazy money. Now, I didn't pay that much money for mine. There is a little bit of dickering room, negotiating room in there. But nonetheless, if you just walk in and you're not one to negotiate, you're looking at a minimum of $47,795 for the Sport. Of course, they add things to that, packages. You could be well over $50,000, maybe $55,000, maybe even pushing $60,000 for a Sport. Next up is the TRD Off-Road, $48,085. Now, I would say you're probably going to be pretty fortunate if you can find one for that kind of money, because again, they're going to add packages and options and stuff. I think the time of the dealer markups, the adjustments are over. That was something that Toyota does when they release something for the first time, particularly a new model, right? When demand is high. And I don't fault them for it. I mean, if people are willing to pay it, they are a for-profit business, right? Why wouldn't you do it? And if people will pay it, you do it. Next up, the Limited, $57,295 for a Toyota Tacoma. Now, I know it's the limited version, right? It's the upper echelon before we get to the luxury level, I guess. $57,295. It's crazy, crazy money. This is a Toyota Tacoma we're talking about, right? I guess they should rename it to like Toyota Lexus truck or something, maybe. I don't know. Now, let's get into the most recently released numbers, the Trailhunter and the Pro. You know, I had thought, was pretty sure I was going to get a Trailhunter when they came out. I like the package, I like the options, I like the stuff they have on it, but they have priced me out of it. They've priced me out of the market. The Trailhunter, $64,395. There is no way in hell I'm gonna pay $64,395 for any Toyota Tacoma. I'm just not gonna do it. The value is not there for me, because after all, it is still a dressed up Toyota Tacoma. I mean, it's still gonna have a lot of the basic things, although this is a hybrid, right? So I guess that's how they're justifying the higher price. It's the hybrid. Does it get phenomenally better fuel economy? No, it doesn't. Not from the numbers that I've seen. Maybe a few miles per gallon. Is that worth an extra, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000? Not to me, it isn't. Love the truck. Love the looks of the truck. I also love Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Porsches. And you know what? When they get into this $60-some thousand range, I could get a pretty nice used or even base Porsche for that. What? Now, let's talk about the TRD Pro. The holy grail of the Toyota Tacomas, right? This is the model, the top trim model, I guess, as far as I'm concerned, most people, and obviously Toyota. The TRD Pro, $65,395. $1,000 more than the Trailhunter. I guess it must be those shock absorber seats that they're putting in. Do we really need those? I don't need those. And I've got to ask, if you're paying $65,395 for a Toyota Tacoma, are you really going to put it in situations where you would need those shock absorber seats? They're for the upper echelon. They're for people that, I guess, just throw money away. Don't have to worry about cash, right? But, you know, I think where Toyota's missing the mark here is that their market? I mean, are those the people that are buying Toyota Tacomas? I don't know. I think they're probably buying higher end trucks, if there is such a thing. I guess Toyota is the higher end, the Tacoma now. But $65,395. And keep in mind, that is the, I guess, the base level for the TRD Pro. Again, there are other things that can be added or taken away, maybe not options and things. I mean, the Pro, it should have everything on it that is available, right? So there really shouldn't be any package options, not for that kind of money. So what is going to be added? Well, they're going to add paint protection, window tint, interior protection, who knows, wheels and tires, I don't know, other things that dealers are going to add, or Toyota themselves. That's going to jack that price up even higher. We really could be looking at a price of somewhere around $70,000 by the time they're done adding these extras to the truck for a Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. I mean, I think I would be more inclined, this is crazy, right? I should do this, to go out, buy the badging, stick it on the truck, if these kind of things matter to you. Stick that badging on the truck, and then I guess people will think that aren't really Tacoma familiar that I'm driving around in a $65,000 or $70,000 plus Toyota Tacoma, if that matters to you. It doesn't really matter to me. The big question is the hybrid powertrain worth that much money? You know I've talked a lot on the channel about wanting vehicles that are fast, that are really, really quick. Surely you're going to get that in the hybrid model. I mean, I really have little doubt that they're going to be really, really fast and very responsive. But for that kind of money, I'm out. I'm out of the market. Right now, the truck that I'm sitting in, and this again is the new 2024 TRD Sport, is going to be the end of the line for me, I think, because I'm not spending that kind of money. Now, there is a possibility, if nobody's going to pay that kind of money, and you know some people will, that Toyota will lower the price, either in the form of a reduced sticker or maybe incentives as far as rebates and rollbacks and things like that. Who knows what they're going to do? That's the only way I think that these trucks are going to become more realistic. I'm not even sure if they do those kind of things. I mean, they'd have to take off, for me, $15,000. Are they going to do that? I think they'd probably just close down the line before they do that, because I've mentioned before, and I'm sticking to it, I'm not paying over $50,000, and I hate to even say that, for a Toyota Tacoma. It just simply is not worth it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this new pricing, or this new trim level, not really new, but just released TRD Pro, and the pricing, what they're asking for it. Are you going to pony up $65,395 for that truck? Leave a comment. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.